Good evening. This is John, and we're here for our weekly S.T.R.I.V.E sessions. S.T.R.I.V.E. Strategies to remain informed, strategies to remain victorious, strategies to remain empowered. I want to thank each of you that have been, just kind of supporting what it is that we've been doing with this. I was just thinking that I think maybe August of 2019 is when we started this, and so it's going on a year and a half, and I just pray that this has been of some value to each one of those of you who are our faithful listeners. I appreciate your sharing. I appreciate your comments. Just want to let you know that the little lady that was with me on last week, she was moved by the comments and the reactions. She may actually do another one. So I appreciate your kindness and your support. All right. S.T.R.I.V.E, strategies to remain informed, victorious, and empowered. And our subject for tonight is for entertainment purposes only. Right? Entertainment purposes only. And so, I'll begin by asking the question. Okay. So how large is the entertainment business? All right. How large is the entertainment business? And I'm not speaking just in terms of its economic impact, because I think it's impossible to measure that. When we think of things that entertain people, many of the things that are recorded in the industry don't account for all the other ways that we are entertained. All right. So the entertainment business and the entertainment industry, according to research, for 2020, global, and this is during a pandemic, was somewhere in the neighborhood of $2 trillion. All right. And for 2020, I think it was maybe 2.1. But the industry is huge. Okay. And again, remember, this was when everything was supposedly shut down in the society. Somehow we found over $2 trillion to spend on being entertained. All right. So now when you think of the industry, we think of things like the movies, the artists, media, sports, and those types of things. But when we think of actually with regards to the entertainment itself, basically every medium where there's some form of broadcasting, it has to be included. And that includes TV, that includes the newspaper, the magazines, film, radio, books, and now probably more than anything, those internet videos or social media. Those are all areas where we find entertainment. You with me on today, for some of you, or you'll watch this later maybe, and hopefully I provide you with something that brings some type of enjoyment or entertainment for you. All right. So now here's the question. So how do you, or what do you do, or where do you find entertainment? Okay. Some of us, we read, some of us, we listen to music, some exercise, some like to garden or play with the kids or the grandkids. Maybe you connect with your friends, you go hiking, you go shopping, we have gamers today. I personally like fishing, or some of us are entertained by just doing nothing. I mean, if I'm honest with myself, I can go out and I can sit in a chair in the yard, I can sit on a log in the yard, and I can listen to the wind, I can listen to the birds, I can be just satisfied doing nothing, and that entertains me. Feeling the sun, my mind just goes wherever I allow it to go, and I am entertained. All right. So where do you find entertainment? All right. So the definition of entertainment, according to, again, online dictionaries, is the action of providing or being provided with amusement and enjoyment. Okay. Or I found another definition that says it is an activity that is diverting and that holds our attention. Something that we do that diverts our mind and holds our attention. What impact does the things that entertain you, what impacts do those things have on you for your short and your long-term well-being? Okay. Do those activities help you to provide productive or they produce unproductive habits? All right. Can we entertain or receive positive benefits at the same time? Can we be entertained and receive positive benefits at the same time? And I think the answer is yeah, probably. I believe that we can watch an educational program that diverts and holds our attention, that also equips us with knowledge, with information. All right. So now, if we can be entertained and benefited at the same time, I believe the opposite of that is also true. I believe that there are going to be some times that we can be entertained by some things that are detrimental to our well-being. That same media that offer the educational programming is also capable of introducing information that could be damaging, that could be destructive. All right. So again, we're talking about for entertainment purpose only. How often is it when you have two people who can hear the same thing and they both walk away with polar opposite reactions to what they just heard, what they just saw, what they observed? What's the difference? One person will ingest that message, and that person may be prompted to react to what he or she heard. Okay. The other person may have the same information provided to them, and their response is, and this is, you know, I'm going to put a little bit of my upbringing in this. Man, I'm not going to be entertained with that foolishness. That's nonsense. I'm not going to even entertain it. All right. So two people can have the same information, but the impact that it has on those individuals could be polar opposites. Why? Because what we choose to ingest, okay, the information that we choose to entertain us often does just what it says. It enters our containment, our being, and then it causes us to respond or to react in a certain way. Maybe you've heard this before. It's not what happens to you, it's what happens in you. And it's not what we're exposed to, but it's what we ingest or what we allow to enter our minds, enter our bodies, enter our spirits. The things that we find entertaining, it's going to be different for each people, each person. They vary based on our preferences, our personal preferences. Okay, an example, some people like opera. Others are entertained by rap. It doesn't mean that one is good and one is not. It's just that our preferences. Okay, but what we allow to entertain us, I think, is based on how we prioritize things. Okay, have you ever experienced a time when you wanted someone to do something for you, and you had a specific time frame that you wanted to take place, and you found yourself sitting and waiting on that person to act? Okay, you wanted or you needed the person to act before you could proceed, but they dragged their feet. Often, though not necessarily all the time, what has happened is the other person has found something that has captured their attention, that preoccupies them, but is different for what is of value to you, where your focus is. Now, you both have something to entertain you, but it's not until you both come together and focus on the same thing that you begin to make progress. Now, here's though where I want us to kind of land with this. Just as we are entertained by others, others use us for entertainment, for their entertainment as well. All right. So now when I say for entertainment purposes only, what I'm trying to get us to understand is that many times we provide entertainment for other individuals, sometimes knowingly or unknowingly. People will allow us to be their entertainment. All right. And I'll give you some examples. I'm not saying that's a good or bad. Okay. But I do want you to be aware. Okay. And so here's the question. How often, how much time do you spend assessing or evaluating your role in the lives of the people around you? Okay. How often do you look at your relationships and you say to yourself, you ask yourself, what is it? What is my role in this interaction? What is my role with these individuals? Okay. So how are your gifts? How are your abilities being viewed by others? Are people laughing at you? Are people laughing with you? Are you being provided the same level of satisfaction in an interaction as you're providing to the other individual? Okay. So are people able to quickly and easily switch? When we talk about entertainment, Are they quickly and easy to switch from your channel to someone else's channel? Okay. Are they able to turn you all on and off at whim? Okay. You call them when they need you, they call you. When you need them, they're not available. Okay. So what role are you playing, or do you have in the individuals who are in your circle? Are you their entertainment? I used to tell the youth that I worked with when I was at the Job Corps, when I go to the schools, I would tell them, don't be somebody else's entertainment unless you're receiving some form of compensation for them. Okay. All right. So, and here are some examples that I will share with them. For instance, when people get upset and they want to fight, the young people, and they want to get in a fight because they've been disrespected, or because somebody's been talking about them, because somebody said this or gossip about that, and then they get upset and they want to fight. I say, well, there are professional fighters, they're professional boxers, and those people get paid to fight. But when we get into those situations and we want to release our anger and we want to vent and we want to engage physically, we are now becoming entertainment for somebody else. What happens is those people take out their cameras, they take out their phones, and they record you fighting. Whether you win or lose, you are recorded. And then your fight is now posted on social media. Your fight is reviewed by hundreds of people, sometimes thousands, and sometimes, depending on how the fight goes, your fight is viewed by millions of people. But you got nothing for entertaining them. You are their entertainment. All right. What if you are the class comic? We used to call it the class clown. I don't know if that's good or bad. But what if you are the comic for that person? There are professional comedians who get paid to make other people laugh. And there you are. You're making people laugh. You are there. I asked earlier, are they laughing with you or are they laughing at you? But you are their entertainment. So, I tell them, if you're going to entertain people, that's fine. But make sure that you get something out of it. You don't want to be the person who is doing all the giving. You're doing all the efforts to entertain people, and you're getting nothing in return. All right? Think about your relationships. And we started out talking there. Now, this could be a physical relationship. This could be an emotional. This could be a romantic relationship. But in relationships, some people are used for someone else's entertainment. And many times with no commitment, no compensation. I asked you earlier, in that relationship, are you, based on that interaction, can the people switch from your channel and now they go to find someone else to entertain them? Okay. Once your TV program goes off, once your engagement is over, can they turn off and on their emotions towards you? Are you entertaining someone else and you're getting nothing in return? They're just simply using you to bring them amusement or to bring them a diversion from their life. Okay, guys, this is for entertainment purposes only, and we don't want to be someone else's entertainment, okay, unless there is a commitment, some type of mutual benefit for both parties. Right? And I'll tell you what, I'll end with this. You think about the enemy. We talk about our adversary, Satan, the devil. He wants to use us for his entertainment. He wants to, I believe that when I ask, is he laughing with or at you? I believe that the enemy many times is laughing at us. Okay. He sees us in our encounters. He sees how we respond. He sees how we react to different situations. And when we react in a way that makes him look better, he laughs. And that's not how it is with our Heavenly Father. He is committed to us. Okay, he wants to make sure that we understand that when there is laughter, when he finds us pleasing, it's because we've done something that brings joy to him. We get some reward or exchange in the interaction, but we also bring something to him. Okay, he's committed to us. He may find us entertaining, but he sees us as precious. He sees us as valuable. He sees us as his craftsmanship, his workmanship. And we can receive compensation today, and we can receive eternal compensation. Okay, when we bring entertainment, when we bring joy, when we bring excitement, amusement to our Heavenly Father. All right. Hey guys, this is John with the S.T.R.I.V.E session. Strategies to remain informed, strategies to remain victorious, strategies to remain empowered. Okay. How and what are we doing to bring entertainment to others, and who are we allowing to entertain us? What are we allowing to entertain us? Make sure that it's something that will position us to be in a better place when it's all said and done. All right. So we close the way that we love to close. It's been a week since we've been together. And if you've not had someone to come into your life to share with you how entertaining you are for them, how much value you bring to them, to let you know that without you, their world would not be the same, I want to affirm you. I want to remind you of just how great you are. Okay. Remember that today, tomorrow, and forever, you are important. All right. This is John. You all be blessed, and hopefully we'll see you next week.